Almost all the materials I need piled up over there. Get the...
An interesting find.
Right then. Let me take a look. The trail ahead leads to the city. You can request an audience with the judges there. Meanwhile, I'll talk to some of my people in the keep. Grease the wheels if I have to.
You know people in the Kneeling Keep.
The perks of running with scumbags in my youth. Some of them got to very high places. I'll meet you at Pilgrim's Bend when I'm done, all right?
Don't take too long.
Fancy a round of Sebo?
Game on.
Worthy opponent. We don't have to split up, you know. You could come.
Now you want me with you? After leaving me...
That mission was suicide at best. Salma should never have let...
So you'd just be... gone. You didn't even write to say goodbye.
No, so I said nothing. And thank...
You didn't sleep last night? Or the night before that?
Well, I couldn't. What with you scampering about.
Sleeplessness only makes you a liability. You should.
I'm all right. The bridge is gone. Damn.
I have a better idea. Touch that skull for me.
All right. What was that?
It's called a rift. On to the next one.
Is this even safe?
Mostly, yes.
Never get old. Souls below. I could get used to this.
You might just have to.
Outlander, state your purpose.
I need to see the judges. It's urgent coalition business.
The Coalition has been declared an enemy of the Kneeling Keep.
Since when? Why?
For heretical possession and use of black powder weapons being an affront to Ramuha, goddess of the peaks. Do not resist.
This is ridiculous. You can't do this.
Bailiff, restrain her. Stop her in Ramuha's name.
What hit was that?
They mentioned Ramuha, another god. She must have also escaped Dawn when the barrier fell.
Another one. I let out another one, and the knights are on her side already. I have to stop her, Enki. Before I can get to Uru, I have to stop her.
Perhaps Baz fared better. This is as good a place to rest as any. A welcome find. An old blessing. Thank you. An interesting find. On your guard. Just a lucky blow. With weapons.
There's another god. She's in the peaks already.
It's worse than that. Ramuha's in the kneeling keep itself. No one's allowed in there anymore except her and the judges. Coming here was a mistake. We need to leave. Try somewhere else.
I'm not going anywhere. Not while Ramuha's wreaking havoc at the peaks.
What about you, Enki? Are you going to let her drag you into this?
Not to my death, certainly. But I share her sentiment.
Well, you aren't going to get anything done unless you get into Rit. And the city is swarming with knights. We need someone to sneak us in. And I know just the one. His name is Young, former forge master of the keep. Last I heard, he'd hold up in Mudfish, but every road to it is blocked.
Like that's ever stopped us. All I need is a barrel of black powder and I can breach through.
There's a fort down the road. If the knights have been confiscating black powder, they'll definitely have us.
Let's get this over with.
Felt that in my feathers. Eyes peeled, Nor.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's mine is what it is. It's madness. Why would they take away all the black powder?
If black powder can tear down a barrier at dawn, it can harm a god. Ramuha is simply eliminating a threat. Well confined.
Clear! You all right?
Just a little light for my tastes.
Yes, it is.
You're good at killing. Do you enjoy it?
Killing's dirty work, Enki. I only do it because I have to.
I see. Then how should I kill Ramuha when we get to her?
Quick as you can. Back of the head or straight to the heart. No one deserves to suffer.
No matter what?
No matter what.
No escape for you. You have no more left.
That's better.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it. You and Baz are close. He's your father, correct?
I had a father. A mother, too. Lost them a few months after the dead invaded. Baz hadn't found me. Followed them right after.
How odd. You're only alive thanks to the kindness of a stranger.
Don't gods do that?
Not by our own volition.
What's this, then?
Just a lucky blow.
We can cut.
those bandits fought and died for these baubles.
Way of the world. They fought and killed to get them in the first place.
And now they're yours? Or will you give them back?
It's not that simple, Enki.
How about some step-up?
Set them up, I'll rake them in. It's just not my day. I see you've kept busy. What are those target dummies for?
This. Thought you'd need the practice.
Where in the pits did you find a musket?
Bandit. Tried to mug me when I was going through the back roads. You haven't used one of those in a while, have you?
Been up close and personal for too long, I guess.
Then you're long past due for a refresher. That's it.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Give it a couple more tries, just to be sure. That's my girl. That should do it. Got something else for you, too. Before I forget, here's a breaching barrel. Can never have enough of those.
What would I ever do without...
Learn to climb for...
Hey me, my legs are killing me. Cover for me while I lay down, will ya?
find a use for it. Here they come. Invigorating.
Let's try the coffee shop. Maybe the Forge Master's there.
Those below. It's the coalition.
Forge Master Young. Baz sent me.
The old hound's still alive. And whining for favors. I've been run out of my home by knights and wrangled by bandits for a month, Sapper. If you aren't here to help, I've no use for you.
We just need a way to get into Rit, Forge Master.
Well, good luck with that.
She could prove her worth yet. Over here. I might have something that could help you change the Forge Master's mind. Maybe lift his spirits, too. He certainly needs that.
Go on, good host. I'm all ears.
The Forge Master has called Mudfish home forever. But everything that's happened has left it in a sorry state.
I'm not much of a craftsman.
There's a local carpenter that needs some help. I'm sure she'll find some use for you. Leaving so soon?
The Forge Master's a hard one, isn't he? Lost everything. And I haven't seen him shed one tear.
You're the one that drove the bandits away, aren't you? First bit of peace we've had in...
Just doing my part?
Nonsense. All that's left of those bandits are their stinking banners.
I can help with that.
You will? Let...
Never gets old. Just that. Good riddance to bad rags.
We should give the carpenter the good news.
Forge Master's a hard one, isn't he?
Thank mercy for you. It means a lot to us. A job well done requires a proper reward. Here, you know, thugs like those bandits like to put up their banners all over the place. I'm sure the people would appreciate you taking them down wherever you find them.
I'll keep an eye out. Let's hope that changes the Forge Master's mind.
Can I get you a coffee?
So you're not all talk.
All we need is a way to get into Rit, Forge Master. Then we'll be out of your hair.
You did all. If you go in there, the best you can hope for is a mock trial and a hanging.
They'll have to catch me first.
Is that so? Have it your way. There's a sulfur miner's town upriver called Whitebridge. You can cut into Rit from there. Except some awful thing from below has burst into the hamlet. Looks like nothing I've ever seen. All fire and brimstone. The coward knights won't stand up to it. No one will.
Well, I'm not a knight, Forge Master. And I'm certainly not a coward. We'll take care of it.
You. As in, your company. Because that's what it would take to bring it down. Otherwise, don't bother me. I've enough on my plate already.
Get the fire going for me.
I'd give those bastard bandits what for if it were for... One leg.
You shouldn't have volunteered. Do you have any idea what you're going up against?
No, but it's got you quaking.
A revenant feeds from the magic of the great below itself. It enslaves the dead and corrupts everything around it. You should find another way into the city.
Think of it like a trial run. If we can kill one of those things, we can take on Ramaha.
You'd risk your life for a measure of strength.
Only way to be sure. That's too much, Elder.
Finally, some respite.
blessing. Thank you.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
We'll rise again. We've Ramuha on our side.
Found anything worthwhile? An interesting find.
On board.
A welcome find. Willpower.
I needed that. What is this thing?
A shrine to a... What is that thing?
What's wrong? Why are we stopping?
What do they call that thing?
That's a water wheel. People use it to haul big things, make huge machines.
It sings so sweetly. I could stay here forever, I suppose. An interesting find.
Something's wrong.
What?
Fort walls broken from the outside in. No sentries.
Which means...
Be ready for anything. Put 'em up!
You're empty. Try something else.
everywhere.
It doesn't look like an invasion. They probably aren't even part of Ramuha's plan.
What am I gonna do, Enki? How am I gonna fix this? What's this then? That huge floating thing. What is that?
It's the crown of a revenant's lair. This one probably broke out of the great below, trailing the rest of the gods.
Nora, come here a moment, will you? Good to see you. You all right? You look worn. Rest a while.
I found Young. He said our best bet is through Whitebridge, but it took some doing.
Even at the end of the world, a lump won't do a favor for free.
Actually, I volunteered.
Of course you did. Sometimes I worry I raised